What's up, everybody? I'm Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. It's nice when I go live and I actually publish it to the public. I'm doing a collective live. I started the stream earlier and it it wasn't published publicly. So, I'm back now. We're gonna pull some cards, throw some cards, of course. Thank you so much for your views, your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations of love. You guys are absolutely amazing. It's why I do this thing. The energy for Capricorn full moon has been heavy for a lot of readers, for a lot of my collective, for a lot of my super fans and my clients. I've been getting a lot of messages the last week or two, and some of you may be experiencing this as well. Give me a thumbs up on the live. Let me know in chat. Drop me a comment. This energy has been not emotionally heavy like last year. Last year for my collective, and most full moons are emotionally, energetically, collectively heavy. Okay, a lot of people feel weighed down, depressed almost, that kind of energy. This energy is different. It's almost as if it's a freshening up of energy, where you may realize over the last 2 weeks and over the next 2 coming weeks that a lot of things are shifting for you. Friends and family seem to be changing or treating you differently. You may be dropping. People are just kind of coming and going in your life. You're making decisions for yourself, some big decisions, some, cleaning up things that have just been kind of there and you haven't wanted to deal with it, that kind of stuff. And the energy is very much of a refreshing, which is excellent. Okay. So try not to get too weighed down by having to make those decisions. If you don't feel like making a decision, don't make a decision. But with this energy right now, it's like you're being pushed to clear out, destroy, break down walls, do new things, get out, and it's just an improvement of life. And a lot of my clients and fans over the last week have updated me. I love when you guys update me, of course, because I love knowing that you're improving your lives. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I want people to live their best lives, right? And I mean, they're dropping relationships, they're dropping guilt, resentments, just getting rid of it. And not only the old, when we get rid of the old and we drop those bags of weight, it allows space for the new to flow in, right? And that's kind of the energy that they've been telling me about, manifesting new jobs that just came out of nowhere. I've gotten 2 of those messages, like never expected it, came out of nowhere, totally thrilled and excited by the opportunity, just boom, right in their face. Relationships, new relationships that are just like, wow, who is this person? Where did they come from? Just treating them better than they've been treated before. And it's almost like what is going on here? So over the next 2 weeks, you might be feeling a little bit of this energy. So go with it, flow with it, enjoy it. If it's not for you and an opportunity flows in for you, just say, thank you, universe, and move on. But remember to be appreciative of the opportunities that are flowing in for you and for the things that are showing up. That means you are dropping burdens. You are releasing patterns of the past. You are allowing more new to flow in for you. And that may shock you. It may shock you. But do your best to breathe, take a step back. What I told one of my clients is just say thank you for the opportunity. Take a step back. Don't say no to it right away. Review it, evaluate it, and then come back to make a decision when you feel better or when you feel good about it. That means saying no to it, feeling good about saying no to it, feeling good about saying yes to it. You got to feel it, okay? And in this energy, you're going to be feeling some stuff. That's all I'm going to say. So what's up, Patsy? Let's go ahead and throw some cards for you guys. Thank you for allowing me to take some much needed time off. I've been maintaining and managing and all of that stuff of the home and the doing of the things. So you all understand. You all understand. So let's see. Patsy, what's up? Thank you. All hugs and kisses to you, babe. She said, yes, it's different. No melancholy during the full moon. Yeah, exactly. There's no emotional dread. There's no emotional heaviness. There's no weight here in the bagel space. It's all like a, what's up? It's freeing, and it's good. It's a freshening of the energy, like after a shower, I could say that right now because I am fresh out of the shower. That's why you see my wet mane right here, like a big wet lion. All right, let's see. For my collective, what has been released during this full moon? Spirit, what is being released for my collective during this full moon? Give me 3 cards. Let's find out what's being released during this full moon. 3 cards, one more. Ooh, y'all gonna be throwing all kind of stuff at me. I'm gonna take the first one that I saw. Look at here. First one I see that flipped was the Cancer cards. Some of you might be releasing a relationship with a Cancer. Okay. But this is the Queen of Cups reverse. What is that? That's lack of self-care. That's lack of supporting your family, your friends, your community. That's being overwhelmed. Excuse me. That could be lack of, but it can also be depression and then emotional heaviness I was talking about. That's that. That's lack of self-care, lack of supporting self, overgiving, overdoing. Yeah, that's releasing this shit. Some of you might be releasing a relationship with a trickster, a playa. Somebody could have been a Gemini, Aries, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, or Cancer, or Pisces, or Scorpio, okay? I do see here that validation, 2 cards that flipped out when I was beginning this whole thing was something was released in regards to love, okay? Because maybe it was just taking too long. So this might be coming up over the next 2 weeks for some of you, so because we're still in that full moon energy, all right? So some of you could have released somebody that was taking too long, or there was lack of benefit there, okay? It is appreciative, though, even though some of you may have released the relationship. Some of you may have gotten a divorce, released a relationship, a long-term relationship. That could simply be the thoughts of it or the emotions of it, okay? And that you've been holding on to it for a long-ass time, okay? You release the emotions of something that ended possibly a long time ago. Maybe some of you, it was your twin flame. Maybe some of you, it was just a relationship. Maybe it was halfway to marriage, or it was long, it was there. But the Magician says a relationship that is not getting off the ground, or that somebody was tricking you, okay? Somebody was lying or manipulative or tricking you, okay? Because these 2 came out together. And that could have been a burden for you on an emotional level, okay? Maybe it was just the lack of stability within a connection, twin flame, or relationship in general. Home life, some of you may be leaving home, okay? Some of you may be buying a new home, that kind of stuff. So those are excellent things, but the emotions that are tied to these kinds of things are very important. So during this full moon, like I said, it's like a lightning, a refreshing. Oh, I love it. Let's pull some more cards. Well, if we're letting go of that kind of stuff, what's coming in? I'm going to go ahead and put that on that. This is the emotions of it, the overwhelmment of it, the emotional overwhelmment of it. And sometimes in family connections, in relationships of all shapes and sizes, we can overgive to the point of exhaustion, and then that becomes an emotional burden to us. And we have to decide, is the overwhelmment of emotions, is that really benefit to me? Is it a benefit if I'm overwhelmed all the time and I can't really see past tomorrow or see past my own face or it's sometimes we have to let go of that kind of emotional burden. Okay. You may not have even been in this relationship for a while. Some of you subconsciously or consciously may not even understand that you were holding on to this energy subconsciously, but you felt the emotion of it. So during the next, during this full moon, my collective is going to be releasing some emotional burdens that's been needed to go for a while. Okay, what's coming in during this energy? Let's see for my collective. All right. Oh my goodness. Well, my. Well, they got me 3 cards. They said one more. Look at here. Look at that beautiful bitch right here. What is this? That's no longer being single. I'm going to slap that right down right her so y'all can see that what's coming in. All right. What's coming in? Well, there's a lot of options coming in, huh? We got the 8 of Wands. Let's just put this right on up here. Okay. For what's coming in, let's just do this. Let's just shove you right up here because that's going out. As a matter of fact, let's just collect it up. Throw it back in the deck. And then let's do this reading on the what's coming in. Let's focus on the forward, okay? But I really do like telling you what you're letting go of because it's validation or it's something for you to look forward to, like, damn, I've been holding on to that shit for a long time and I'm so glad to see it's gone, that kind of stuff, I want y'all to feel good about yourselves and feel proud of what you're doing because you're manifesting your life. That's why I'm here to tell ya. All right, so you got some communication. You may be already communicating. You may be online dating. You may be talking to somebody. You've got options coming in here. So you're going to have some choices to make. And I feel like the choice that some of you are going to be making is on whether or not to go all in on a relationship. Some of you, it may be all in on a business deal, a business proposition, or some of you, it's an apartment or a home. Like I told you before, some of y'all, you're moving away from home, maybe changing your home, moving. Okay. So you're going to have options. The universe is bringing in fresh babies, new and fresh. Okay. So over the next couple weeks during this full moon energy, although this energy is coming in, some of you may be undecided about what to do or which way to go, which direction to take. Okay. So that lack of focus may be a little fuzzy for some of you. Some of you, you're already like, no, I know what I want. Fuck you. Just bring it on, universe. I know what I want. Some of you maybe not. Okay. But the decision looks like it's to go all in. To go all in on your own home, your own apartment, a new place. But this for me, that says you're going to go all in on a relationship. That's getting off the market there. You're going to do it or you're not going to do it. Ooh. Okay, collective. Let's see what this full moon has brought us or will be bringing us. I've been working in the yard. I'm sorry. So dust and allergens and all of that fun stuff. Just forgive me. You know what I'm saying. Okay. I just go with it. You never know what you're going to get from me. Okay. I'll do my best. What are these options for my collective? What? Healing, deep healing. Oh shit. They got some spinning and a drop. Okay. Well, look at there. Shiny. Look at that beautiful wand. Don't you just love seeing a big old wand like that? Look, what I'm saying is that wand is beautiful. Okay? Because when we see the Ace of Wands, we say brand spanking. Totally getting off the subject of wands and spankings. Brand new beginning. Okay? Brand new beginning. Something to be proud of, what I said before. This is a new business venture, a new project. This is having the enthusiasm and the joy and excitement that comes along with the new, the options, the opportunities. And some of y'all, it's a very big, large communication to start new. Okay. Oh, I love it. I love that Ace of Wands because that is potential. That is big potential. Okay. For communication, for beginning new jobs, just to have the enthusiasm and the brevity to start something else, to go in a different direction, to do something new. That's great energy. I love it for you. Oh, let's see what these options are. Ooh. Some of y'all gonna be playing the field. Some of y'all gonna be playing the field, okay? And there's a big wand underneath the deck, so do what you're gonna do. But there is a lot of passion out here. There's a lot of wands. Okay, so some of you, these options are, these choices are on whether or not to move forward, okay? So let's pull this ace back out. Damn it. Some of y'all, it is sex. Some of it is a lot of sex. I'm just going to say but there is stability that comes along with it too. Look at there. 4 of Wands. But that devil's right behind it. We're going to get a little bit deeper into that. I'm going to put those back in. I'm just going to take this wand out for right now. So for these choices, yes, there is a choice that's coming in here. One that you will see above the rest. But when the Knight of Wands is in reverse for me, for your energy, basically this is telling me that you're not quite yet ready, or you don't feel like you're ready. Okay, some of you may be playing the field, you may be dating, you may be, just testing the waters. Okay, so you may be starting to talk, starting to get back out there in the world, starting to accept offers, and this could be in travel, business. This could be in some of you, like I said, moving. Your choices are choosing what location you want to be, or who you want to date, that kind of stuff, or if you want to date at all, that kind of thing. But the Ace of Wands is yours. Okay, so this is you having that courage to take the next steps, to do what needs to be done in order to take the next steps. But this flew out, and this says that ultimately this is the potential. You may not realize it, but your potential is to do whatever the fuck you want to do when you want to do it. Okay. But when the Hermit comes out, it tells me that you're still going through some healing. Okay. So you're in the process of reviewing your choices that are coming in, making your decisions, but you're doing it from a place of wisdom. You've learned some things over the past, your lifetime, okay? However long that may be. And you're using your wisdom. Some of you may still be doing some deep healing. I know a lot of my people are doing some therapeutic work, some therapy work, some counseling and stuff like that. So you're doing some deeper healing here. And some of you are still kind of confused or in the process of trying to make those decisions when they start presenting themselves. And they're going to start presenting themselves over the next 2 weeks if they haven't already. And you'll be like, what? You will make the right decisions. And ultimately, you will have the courage and the endurance and the strength to get through whatever comes your way, to make the decisions that you need to make, okay? Because when the Hermit is out here, the Hermit says, I make wise decisions and I listen to my intuition. I tap into source and I make these decisions. I don't just go flying off the bat. I slow myself down. I am excited about the new. I'm excited about what's to come. But I'm not just going to go running into it head first without thinking about it. And that is what my collective is doing. Thank you very much. I love it. And I feel like some of this healing may still be because some of my collective is in the process of healing from the self-care, the overwhelm. Remember the things that we're releasing? So some of you over the next couple of weeks may still be doing a little bit of that releasing work where you've overgiven in the past. You've given yourself to relationships, family ships. You overwhelm yourself on an emotional level because you overgive. And it's time for you to receive. And some of you may not know how to receive. Why do I say that? Well, look at here. You got the 8 of Wands, which is receiving. That's communication. That's the universe sending things your way. That's travel. That's falling in love. But it is receiving. Okay, from the universe. It's coming from the universe to you. Those fell sideways. So that's from the universe to you. And there's the confusion about it. You can twist it in so many different ways, and I love it. But this is a story, and the story for you or for my collective is that some of you are still kind of not really sure on how to receive those things, those opportunities that are coming in for you. And that's okay. You will have the wherewithal. You will have the intelligence. Just follow your intuition. You have everything that it takes to make these decisions, okay? You will make the decisions ultimately that are best suited for you. All right. And some of you have been in a place of lack. Okay. Maybe financially. I'm going to play these off of each other because this is just the way the story is going for me in my mind, in my energy. I'm feeling it pretty heavily that a lot of you have been either left out in the cold, been ghosted, felt abandoned, orphaned, whatever you want to call it, but it is a place of lack, whether it's financially, whether it's in relationships. And, it's all because sometimes we overgive, and we do the most in the connections most of the time, my collective, not everybody, but most. And we get to a point where we exhaust ourselves, and we really have to take a step back and do that deep healing. And this is lovely healing that's coming in here that you're working with, that you're doing for yourself, and that you're going to be working with, because that is when you say enough is enough. I'm letting go of the ghost towns. I'm letting go of the abandonment, the fear of abandonment. I'm letting go of the lack mentality, and I have faith that something else is coming, because you're headed in the right direction. You're headed towards the unknown, regardless of what has happened in the past. And yeah, you may have had an emotional fallout from that kind of energy, and some of you may still be feeling that way, and that's okay. The energy will shift for you. It will shift for you. That's a yes. And this is the universe says you need to reflect upon this. Some of you may have some options. You may have some choices to return to a past person. But the universe is really wanting you to really clarify for yourself and step back. Say thank you, step back and make that decision from a good feeling place, not from a lack place, and not from a place of an emotional overwhelmment. Okay? I love that energy. So I now want to know what I'm going to put this Ace of Wands back in the deck. So some of you over the next 2 weeks still got a little bit more healing to do, but you're going to be getting these choices. What is this 10 of Wands? That's putting down struggle. Ooh, putting down struggle and going all in on something. That's a brand new connection. Oh my God, some of you might be dealing with Cancer, or Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or somebody within your chart, or you might be Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is, or strong Virgo over here too. This is energy where something is going to be illuminated here. Okay. If somebody hasn't shared their emotions, expressed their emotions, this could even be you on an emotional level. You're opening up on an emotional level. You're done with the burdens and you're opening up where, yeah. Look. Where relationships, you weren't on the same page in relationships, and I'm not saying this is twin flame or soulmate energy right now. This is for my collective, and not everybody in my collective is a twin flame. Not everybody rides that train, and that's okay. But in regards to relationships and communication of an emotional sense, you haven't been on the same page, or you haven't been able to communicate on an emotional scale, okay? Probably because you've been absolutely overwhelmed on an emotional level, that you just felt abandoned, you just felt lack, you just felt alone or lonely or lack, or just missing love or missing a connection, sometimes that can be you put yourself in the Five of Pentacles in the depression. Okay, the emotional depth. And that's part of self-care, is realizing that you're doing it to yourself, and you got to get yourself out of that shit. Okay, sometimes a little easier said than done, but if you can do it, things shift for you. And it looks like, my collective, you haven't been on this page maybe for the last 2 months, maybe for the last 2 years, where you just haven't been on, like, able to communicate with somebody on an emotional level. Maybe relationships just didn't work out for you because that communication didn't flow here from the heart space. It's got to be give and take here. And this is the epiphany, the realization, or maybe it's just going to happen fast, that, well, there was a need to be vulnerable. You needed to be vulnerable, right? Because when you're able to be vulnerable, boom, what happens? You flip that 2 of Cups right back to the right. When you're able to be vulnerable and realize that and accept it, then that is something that has to happen in order to get on the same page, in order to have these emotional conversations, in order to find your perfect match or your twin flame or your soulmate. In order to see eye to eye with somebody on an emotional level and grow from there, you got to be willing to be vulnerable. Okay? And that is what the universe is telling me here, is that you're putting down the burdens, and you're going to be seeing this, or you're seeing this now. Maybe I'm the one sharing the information with you, and I'm okay. That's what I do. This is clarity. This is something that was hidden, and what was hidden was you needed to be vulnerable. You needed to express your emotions. And sometimes we get caught up in the everyday, or we get caught up in the what's going wrong in the everyday, or what's not going right in our relationships, or why it's not happening, or when's it coming, that kind of thing. And we fail to see what we're doing to ourselves. Yeah. This thing is driving me nuts. I got to take my bracelets off. I'm sorry, y'all. Can't. It's just no. It's a no for me right now. No. I want to be unhinged. Yeah. Oh, I didn't like it. So this is being illuminated. And the burden, you're putting down that burden. That means you're willing to be vulnerable. What does that mean? Uh-oh, Feather. I'm ready to open up my bagel space to somebody. I'm ready to be ready. I'm ready to be ready for love. I'm ready to be ready to receive love, because we can give love all fucking day long. And guess what? That's what we do that depletes us, to the people that are inconsistent in and out and that play us. And that is typically what we have to heal from. Ultimately, a lot of times, how many people, raise your hand if you've ever dealt with that. And you hold on to that. You hold on to the emotion of that, or the person. And it doesn't matter if it happened yesterday or 20 years ago. We still remember that bullshit, right? Somebody played us. Somebody used us for sex. And we're going to hold on to it. And we overgave. And we should have left a long time ago. But we're the ones left out in the cold. Nah, you learned a damn good lesson about what you don't want, so that now the universe can bring you what you do want. That's a switch up, a flip the script situation. It's just a change in perspective. But what happens is that's got to heal. Okay? That's the healing shit that has to happen. Because when we get to that point, we lock ourselves down. We shut our hearts and we give and give and give and give and give, but we don't receive. This is the receiving, bitches. This is the universe saying, it is time. Are you ready to receive? And you're like, I don't know. I'm confused. Or what do I do? Do I do it or do I don't? And this is you finally saying, fuck it. I'm going all in. If I get hurt, it's just another lesson for me to know what I don't want, so that the next will be better. And there you go. That's what takes you off the market. You decide to be vulnerable and to go all in. Now, that can be in any situation. It doesn't have to be romantic love, although it can be. Okay? My elephant right here, his name is Mike. Say hey to Mike. Mike says, I see this shit every time Feather pulls a card. Listen, elephants never forget. So Mike is saying for you to not forget this, because this is what happens. Okay? In all relationships, familyships, intimate relationships, friendships, workships, we shut ourselves down from receiving because of something that has happened to us in the past. We got played, we got promised something that didn't get fulfilled. Ultimately, then we just feel discouraged, disgruntled, resentment, and we shut that shit down. And then we don't allow our opportunities to flow in. What I tell ADA yesterday, I love you, ADA, if you're watching this. I know you will later. I told her last night, it is you're blocking your own blessings when you do things like that. We've had many, many conversations over the years, you and I, all of you. And my preaching is still the same. Well, it kind of changes from time to time, but you block your blessings because you focus more on the what happened and the didn't go right, rather than going, fuck what didn't work out. Let's get real and think about how great it can be. What if, just play this game just for 15 seconds with me, maybe even 15 seconds a day. Y'all, this is an amazing thing to do. What if the next thing that comes my way is my thing? What if it actually manifests in ways that I couldn't even imagine? What if I actually step out of my comfort zone and say, universe, I've done enough data collecting. I've done enough sifting and sorting through all the people and the things. And I believe I've put enough out there to you that you'll figure out, and you know exactly what will make me happy, or even better, joyful, thrilled, delighted. What if the next opportunity that walks my way, calls me, texts me, walks my way, or shows up for me in some way, shape, or form is my thing, is my manifestation? What if it's the thing that I've been manifesting for 10 years? What if it's the manifestation that I've been manifesting for the last day or two? What if it actually is an exciting adventure? What if it's fun? What if it's love? What if it's real? What if it's commitment? What if it's stable? What if it's long term? What if it's not? I don't care. What if it's fun? What if it's exciting? What if? Let's stop with the bullshit. And I think a lot of you will be. I know most of the ones that I have, my super fans that keep coming back, you're learning those lessons. We all do. Where you're dropping those anchors. You're leaving people and those, you stop dragging those bodies with you. You stop dragging those thoughts of those people or those things that didn't work out. You stop focusing on the fuck shit, the past, and the things that didn't work. The history always tends to be more negative than it is more positive. If we can start thinking more forward and start enjoying what is right now, we can change and shift our entire life quickly and easily and in ways you never expected. That's how the law of attraction works, but you got to be able to shift it within yourself. You understand what I'm saying to you? I think you do. So here is what I'm saying. During this full moon energy, we already know that you're releasing the energy or the emotion of something that didn't work out. Maybe something that never came to fruition. Maybe it was just stability in home life, in relationships, in anything on an emotional sense that just didn't work. It wasn't stable or it wasn't lasting, but you overgave. And sometimes we have to, the worst thing, and I've talked about this before, they want me to really preach to you today. I'm preaching to you today just because I love you and it's a beautiful day. Somebody needs this message. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's both of us. Maybe it's all of us. I don't know. We'll find out. But the message here from Spirit is that sometimes, regardless, most times of what's happened in any relationship, any connection, or in anything that didn't go right for us that we thought that it would, not just love, but finances or anything. You know, I am not where I want to be and I want to be somewhere else, or I'm not making the money I want to. Sometimes you have to accept where you're at. And the worst The hardest, sometimes the most difficult part can be forgiving yourself for where you're at because you allowed it to happen. You allowed that relationship to continue. You allowed yourself to hold on to the thought of that relationship. You allowed yourself to sit there and wait. You allowed yourself to wait 5 years. Maybe you allowed yourself to wait 2 months, and you passed up other opportunities along the way, and you hold on to those regrets, and you hold on to that resentment and that guilt for yourself. You did it. So having to forgive oneself sometimes could be, possibly, but it doesn't have to be. It can be very easy to forgive yourself. And sometimes it's just sitting with yourself and saying, hey, self, some fuck shit has happened. I've allowed some shit to happen. I've had some people and some things and some stuff, and you don't got to be detailed. You can do. Your spirit knows. Spirit knows. The field can feel the vibrations, okay? Your energy. So, just like, hey, some fuck shit happened. I did some things, I said some stuff, and some things happened, and I allowed some things, and it didn't work out, and I'm not where I want to be, and things are whatever. They can shift. I know things can get better, and, well, I've got to, maybe if I'm holding on to some guilt or some resentment or whatever, some shame or some blame, or, maybe just help me forgive myself. Help me release that and forgive myself for that, and, so I can actually live my best life. Then move on about your damn day. Sometimes that's all it takes. It can be that easy. What happens is you still think about the shit that you allowed, and you still run yourself ragged, and you still beat yourself up about it. You don't have to do that. You do not have to do that. My collective, I'm telling you, you don't have to do it. So let's find out a little bit more, because I want to know why you're going to be taken off the market here, or you're going to be moving, or setting yourself up in some kind of new place. Some of y'all might be buying a house. I really truly believe some of y'all are getting a house. Taking off the market, going all in, and I think you're going all in on yourself. Let's find out. Let's see what Spirit has to say, you guys. That really felt good. I really felt that energy shift. I hope y'all did too. So we've got the Hanging Man, and we've got the Four of Cups. So this is an emotional decision. What do I do? And this can be a choice between lovers. It could be a choice between anything. A choice between jobs, job opportunities, anything. Too many? No. Oh, God. Okay, I'm taking those. So it is the Eight of Wands. It's actually focusing, okay? So once you reach that point where you can open up on an emotional level, and you finally release whatever that tension is or resistance is that has been holding you back here in your bagel space, right here, your bagel space, your heart space. Yeah, right here. Let me, your heart space. You'll feel it releasing. It won't feel twisted. It won't feel tight. It won't feel heavy. It won't feel empty. You'll start to feel the warmth and the fuzzies, and you'll start feeling it expand. Okay? Start smiling and shit and feeling good about yourself, that kind of thing. Once you begin to release the things that have, some of you, this could even be once you decide to release the feeling of rejection. Bam! You were rejected, or you were abandoned, or you were ghosted, or you were in a place of lack. Okay, whatever that means. You could have been let go from a job. You could have been divorced. You could have got whatever. Okay, and it's you decide to release this dissatisfaction on an emotional sense or emotional scale. That's when the communication and the focus happens, because that's the Eight of Wands. That's when you start falling in love. That's when you start getting those opportunities. That's when the communication starts happening, but that's when you can start focusing on what you fucking want. And underneath it all, we have the Nine of Wands, which is that wounded warrior protecting yourself because you're still doing your healing. You still have a little bit more healing to do, but you're almost there. Hearts can mend. And some of you are still guarding yourself and protecting yourself, but that's okay. We've already gone through that. So it's just a repetitive communication again. Okay. So we already know that you're healing from these things. Okay. We know that you're releasing the emotions of it, the pain of it, the emotional pain of it during this full moon. But once that happens, that's when those opportunities start flowing in for you. Okay. What is this opportunity? What is this Nine of Pentacles? Tell me. Tell me. Damn. Right there on top. What is that? That's an Ace of Cups. That's a new love. That is a new love offer. Somebody watching you. Somebody might already know you. Somebody might already know you. Might be watching you over the next full moon or during this full moon. That is new love. We got the moon out here again. So you may not know this. This person may be quiet. They may not have told you how they feel about you. But this is an emotional happiness. Okay. This is a filled cup. Okay. Some of you may not see this coming, but this is in regards to love. Okay. And some of you, it could be, like I said, whatever, it could be love. Most of the time it is love with that cup, but that is also love for yourself, love for the universe, an emotional satisfaction on a big level for you. Something's definitely going to make you happy. Okay. I do want to remind you, though, they told me to pull this. They told me to pull this for some of you. Some of you may not see this coming, and some of you just take your time in making this decision, because I do feel like some of you are still doing some healing, okay? Letting some things go and stuff like that, releasing, forgiving yourself and releasing things or people from the past. You're lifting your energy. You're raising your vibration. Can some of you just remember to follow your intuition in regards to people or things, okay? Remember to feel it and listen to your intuition. You will be guided. Don't try and force anything, okay? Because when you're not listening to your intuition and you're trying to force something, you come across as being don't try and manipulate the universe. Let the universe work for you. Things happen for you, not to you. Please remember that. Yeah, there is a building here. Damn, there's that Nine of Pentacles in reverse again. Oh, shit. And there's the Three of Cups. This is definitely something to celebrate here. Now, this could be friendships, family ships. This could be employment ships. This is definitely new skill sets, new business endeavors, that kind of thing. But it's building from a stable foundation. Could be twin flame soulmate energy as well. New soul contract here. But there's that Nine of Pentacles off the market, building something solid, teamwork, team building, something solid, and something to celebrate. Some of you may be starting a business with a friend or with a group of friends. Some of you may be moving into a home or gathering up some friends and buying a home, that kind of thing. Some of you may be starting the business with a group of friends. Some of you may be starting a new project with a group of friends. Some of you may just be going to college and making new friends and moving to the dorm, or finding some sort of living arrangement with people that truly are your tribe. That's cool. Okay. This is those beginnings and those newnesses, and that the beginnings of working things out and establishing strong foundations. Okay. Oh, I love it for you. They told me to pull some advice cards. So I want to know. No, that's not where I want to go. There is something here that I want to know about this Ten of Wands. What is the struggle, or what are you releasing here? What are you putting down this struggle? What is this? What are you going all in for? Tell me something. was this Ten of Wands. There we go. Oh, shit. Thank you, universe. So some of you, again, at the bottom of the deck, I wanted to know what else can we learn about this Ten of Wands, this burden or this struggle or this overwhelmment, okay? And it says do some research. You need more information about the situation. Look into it further before proceeding, okay? And that is what you're doing, basically. That's the needing more information. The Two of Swords is not making that decision just yet, and whatever this emotional satisfaction is for you, whatever this emotional amazing offer is. This is a new offer that's going to be very emotionally setting for you. It's going to be good. And here's the options that are coming in, right? Do your release work. Do whatever it takes. So the universe is, again, validating that, you know, do your research, take your time in making your decisions. You will make those decisions. Don't make hasty decisions. Take your time in making decisions. Don't rush through anything, okay? Feel it. Make sure that you feel good when you're making the decisions. We got debt paid off, bitches. I love it. What is that Ten of Wands telling us? The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you and your life. Whatever. Is that a karmic debt? Is that the karmic debt? Is that the weight of the world being lifted from your shoulders? Is that you releasing the emotional burdens of the things of the past that didn't work out? Is that what's just happened for a lot of my collective? That is amazing. Your debt has been paid on a spiritual level, on an emotional level. Trust that you've done your releasing and doing, and the things that are past are the things that are past. That's the struggle and the overwhelmment over. Okay? And I just, that is amazing. That is amazing. And I don't normally pull this deck, but shit, yes, thank you, Spirit. Wanted to get that message to somebody. You know, they're pulling the fairies and the butterflies right now. These aren't typically ones that I pull. I usually do angels and stuff, but this is the energy of transformation. So a lot of you are going through a transformation. You're stuck in the middle, or you're going through it right now, and they're telling me to just keep letting the cards fall. What's up, Divinely Guided? How you doing? They say keep letting the cards fall. There's a message here. Okay, bottom of the deck. This is family harmony. Okay, so some of you, I told you that family life. You know, you're releasing the burdens, your family life. That's coming into harmony within your own family. You know, your family, you and your children, or you and your children's children, or you and your just family. It's harmony regardless. Okay, maybe even your tribe. Right. I'm going to play that right there. This one's kind of offset. I'm going to play these right here as well. Okay. So this is kick up your heels. Definitely time to have fun. Some of you are going to be dating. Some of you are going to be opening up to your intuition and listening to your inner guidance here. Some of you are going to be releasing all of this, and you're going to have these options. So it's like, it's time of joy here. It's time for you to enjoy the options and the opportunities the universe has flowing in for you. And there's going to be problems resolved. Don't worry about it. The universe has got your back. The universe has got you every day, all the time. And this is a beautiful energy. If you're going through something tough, it won't just shift your perspective just a smidge. Okay? This is absolutely beautiful. Right? You're a divine creature. All of us are. We are soul. We are source within us. We're tapped into and plugged into it regardless. So if you've been having some issues, ask the universe to help you out. Sit back and watch them solve the problems for you. Okay. If you're confused about what's coming in, or you're just like, oh my God, overwhelmed with the things and the opportunities and stuff, that's okay. Just say thank you and then take your step back and make your decisions when you feel good. Okay. But it's time to kick up your heels and have some fun here. Okay. Oh my God, this came in down here. And then this flipped out up here and it says new opportunities. What? The validation again. New opportunities coming in for you. How do they do this? I don't know. I don't know how the universe does it. I don't even want to work it all out. I'm just phenomenal. It's just beyond belief. Okay. We've got creative expression. So some of you, this is a new job. I told you that some of you, this could be a new career path, a new job, a new project. It could be working together with friends. It could be your friends giving you a job opportunity, moving in with your friends, starting a business with your friends, or even going to college and kind of moving in with a tribe. It's working with your tribe. Okay. Working as a team. Collaborations. This is amazing. And it is stability and teamwork within a relationship if you're being taken off the market. Okay. Some of you being taken off the market simply means that you're being hired. Okay. You're the one, you're hired. Some of you, it could be just a new relationship that is just stable. You're falling in love. It's the beginning of something new here. Okay. Underneath it all, there's still some healing going on. So just take your time in making your decisions. Okay. Use your wisdom. You're smart. Use your wisdom. Follow your intuition. If it feels good, go with it. So creative expression. So maybe it's just a time to start something new. Be creative. Express yourself. Express who you truly are. Be you. 100%. I am unadulterated 100 fucking percent. I am me. And I lived much of my life being told what to do and how to do it, and when I finally broke those chains, it was very freeing for me because I found my voice. A lot of people don't like that I cuss and I talk about sex, and I'm very straightforward and I don't give a fuck because I am who I am. And I am tired of people telling me who to be, how to be, and why to be that way. If people are for me, they're going to be for me. My tribe will vibe. You understand? If you're offended by me, that's on you, not on me. You understand? And that's the way you should be as well. Don't hold yourself back. Be who you truly are. Express yourself. Environmental awareness. It's kind of like, know who you're around. The energy when I first began talking on this live was, before I started pulling cards, was this energy during this full moon is very much a releasing of things that just need to go. Dust out those cobwebs. Donate all that stuff that's sitting there. Get clean, get clear, get present, And it's the relationships you may over the last 2 weeks or over the next 2 weeks start seeing this energy of people and things flowing out of your life or in and into your life quickly and easily. And it's almost as if you're not doing anything at all. You're not having to force it. The universe is bringing these opportunities your way. And yes, when somebody leaves your fucking life and they should not have been there, and listen, you know what I'm talking about. The majority of you, raise your hand. You understand what I'm saying? When something or someone leaves your life suddenly, it's universal protection, my loves. It's the universe saying, I've got something else for you. Don't stick here in this energy of, I lost my job, I lost my this, I lost my that. It's the universe saying, I've got something better for you. You just got to trust me. Feel it. Go where I'm guiding you to go, and you'll see just why that happened. Okay? And that is environmental awareness. So start paying attention to the things and the people that are leaving your life that no longer serve your purpose, that are no longer a part of your tribe or your vibe. And don't be afraid to say, what's up? See ya. Peace out, yo. Express who you truly are. And don't be afraid to be who you are. Sometimes you may not fit into a group anymore. It's okay to change it. It's okay to find your people. And this one right here, for those of you that are, it says quiet time. And I really want to say, when this flew out over here, it flew out on this. So authenticity, I can be my true self. Change me, divine beloved, into one who has the courage to be my true self. What did I just fucking say? Validation again. Allow me to honor my sexuality, desires, and needs as sacred expressions of your divine love. Okay? Whatever creative expression. Ada, I was just talking about you. I love you. This is be creative. Be who you truly are. Don't hold back. Be who you are. Express yourself. You know, some of you may not be ready for sex in relationships just yet. Some of you may still be you're in that transition. There's a lot of butterflies and wings here. So you're still in that transition of trying to release the stuff that has weighed you down, whether it be on an emotional level where you felt lack, energetically, just overwhelmed, burdened, struggling, something, okay? And you're in the process still of, you're not quite 100% high vibrational, you're not quite there yet, but you're getting there. This shift is still happening. For those of you, it's okay to take your time and just be still and be quiet, because there's some of you that are still in the process of healing a broken heart, a heavy weighted heart. It's not broken. There's nothing fucking broken about you. I love you. A heavy weighted heart. And it's because you were either ghosted or you were abandoned or you were just living in a place of lack. Remember, that's all in your head. Remember to be able to shift it and see it for what it is. When the universe says enough is enough, something has to end. That's the universe bringing in that tower to say, I've got something better for you, but you've got to trust what comes next. You've got to trust what comes next. Okay? And some of you are still feeling you're still feeling a little bit of that dissatisfaction on an emotional level. It's not depression or you're so emotionally overwhelmed and drained anymore. It's still getting to the point, but you're still in that dissatisfaction, maybe still a little feeling rejected by life or by people or by employers or whatever it is. There's still a little dissatisfaction on an emotional level and a little bit of rejection that you're holding on to. Continue to take your time, step back, feel yourself through things, and take your space. It's time for you to be quiet and to figure out what needs to be released for some of you. Okay? Still a little bit to be released. They said 2 more. All right. 2 more. Where's the other one? It's already flipped. There it is. Heart. That's heart space. And that's deep heart healing too. That's deep wounding. That's deep healing. What I tell you in the beginning with that Hermit card, that's deep healing here. This is be proud. But that daggum light, I can't stand it. That ring light. I mean, I like it because it does what I need it to do, but it bothers me. It makes my cards all shiny. Be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. And I'm going to say to be proud of yourself, to be proud of what you've allowed. Because remember, I told you in the beginning, if you haven't watched it, rewind it. Sometimes this energy, this Capricorn full moon energy, is like a refreshing, a releasing, a karmic cleansing. Almost like a colon cleansing, but it's not. It's a karmic cleansing. But you get the idea. And it's like, you know, we see what needs to be released and the things that we've allowed, and we have to accept sometimes that, but also appreciate and be proud of yourself for the stuff that you have achieved, that you have allowed, that you are calling in. That's going to help you heal yourself on a deeper level. Okay? than you even realize, because that's what's called appreciation. You're appreciating yourself. You're appreciating the universe for the opportunities. Your appreciation is tricking the universe into giving you even more, because that's true. Thank you, universe. That's truly appreciating the universe and what it has done for you. And when you do more of that and you truly feel it, the universe goes, well, let me give you more to appreciate, bitches. And they do. The universe does. Synchronicities. Uh-oh. Are you noticing signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. ADA, weren't we just talking about this last night? I love you. This is environmental awareness. Yeah, you could take care of the environment and love the environment, take care of all the animals and all of that stuff, the creatures of the universe. But this is not what I felt when I read this card. It is paying attention to the things and the stuff and the people and the things that are coming in and out of your life. That is synchronicity. Because that, I'm telling you, I said this to ADA last night. That's when you truly know that you're shifting, because of what you're getting from the universe. That is your mirror. That everything that happens in your daily life, in your everyday life, is your universal mirror. Hello. You're my friends. You're here with me. You are what I am manifesting. This is the things that you are getting into the people and things you're attracting into your environment, into your life, are your mirror. That's how you know you're manifesting better. That things are shifting for you. And you don't have to accept it. You don't have to accept the jobs or the projects or the house or the apartment. You have a choice. You always have free will, and you can say, thank you, universe. I appreciate that I attracted this, or I attracted that, or this was an opportunity for me, but let's do a little bit better than that. Can we do better than that? Or can we shift this or that about it? I would really like to do that. That'd be cool. Let's see. And you just play with the universe, and that's how the law of attraction works. That's how the universe works. I love you all. Them's the words, them's the messages. Until next time, thank you so much for your views, your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations of love. Consider subscribing. Consider joining. Whatever. Go over to my website and check me out. I'm not going to find you. You find me if you would like to book a private reading. I love you all. Until next time, namaste.